Hi, I'm Liz Cortez with Business Trends TV, and today I am joined by Melanie McFarland from MCM Property Services. Hi, Melanie.
Hi, Liz.
Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today for this interview. So before we jump into the interview on how to find a really great property management company, I want to tell the viewers just a little bit about you. So Melanie McFarland is the owner and operator of MCM Property Services, and they specialize in dealing with residential leasing and property management. So MCM Property looks after properties all over northern and western Sydney. So Melanie, I'm so glad that we get to interview today. As an expert and someone that's been in the real estate industry for over 13 years, what advice would you give to someone that's looking online for a really great property manager?
Well, I suppose the first thing is there's a lot of companies out there, so really they need to start with doing some research online. So before they pick up the phone and actually ring anybody, what I'd recommend is that you have a look online, have a look at the agency's website, see what sort of information is available about the company, and then also look for reviews online. With social media today, people are pretty comfortable giving their opinion. So, you can look on things like the Google reviews or True Local or Facebook reviews and really see what people are saying who are actually using their services. Obviously companies always say good things about themselves, but you really want to hear from people that have experienced what they do.
That is great. So go check out True Local. I know that is a big online directory in your area, as well as Google+. But so when it comes to expertise and you're taking a look, there's lots of different property managers. What advice would you give around expertise or their experience, or what should they be looking for to make sure that they choose the right property manager?
Yeah, so I think one of the big mistakes that people make is they look for how long the company's been around. And really what they should be looking at is how long have the property managers been doing property management. Unfortunately, there are some businesses out there who probably have a bit more of a sales focus, and what they tend to do is actually employ younger, sort of less experienced property managers because they are a bit cheaper, and often they're employing them really as a breeding ground for salespeople rather than proper specialist property managers. So what I'd say is you really need to look for somebody who's been in the industry doing property management, for a reasonable period of time, so that they do have the knowledge and experience to be able to look after and really care for your property. There's a lot involved, there's a lot of legislation, there's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot that they need to know, and you really need somebody that's been in it for a while and who understands what it takes to look after what is really one of a landlord's biggest assets.
That sounds great. Definitely looking for someone that has been around the area, and also even in the area that you're wanting the property manager to be around, so that they know that area, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's important to have, a knowledge of all facets of property management. So, how to look after the property, what the rents are in the area, what sort of tenants are around, understanding what's the kind of ideal type of tenant for that property, so that we can really target the marketing and get the right people in. And then ongoing, obviously, looking after the lease and understanding, what the compliance requirements are for that as well.
Okay, great.